we will ideally share let me get on the right page before I share screen. Because I decided that I was having so many issues last night or yesterday over the past couple days that I need to reset my computer. So I did. But then I forgot to pull everything back up. And now I've got 18 pages. Okay. So, Zoom. Am I sharing screen? I'm sharing screen. I'm doing so well. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And I think I can still see people when they pop in. I have a waiting room set up that I should probably figure out how to take off, but that's okay. Awesome. So, action step yesterday was we've talked all about plans and how to be healthy this holiday season. And yeah, really the best thing you can do is to create a plan. So some people like to good habits flush out bad habits. So focus on getting in 7 to 9 servings of fruits and vegetables, or focus on drinking half your body weight in ounces of water every single day to flush out, sodas or sugary drinks or something like that. So that works too. If you want to go kind of the opposite route and reverse engineer and good habits flush out bad habits. But some of us, myself included, I like to give up gluten, dairy, and or refined sugar. So if you haven't already, I'd love for you guys to post in that Facebook group. Let me know how it's going. Let me know how I can support you. There's tons of recipes over in Holistic Health, Wellness, and Weight Loss group that'll give you ideas of gluten-free, dairy-free, sugar-free stuff. Tons of stuff there for you. If you look under albums, that's where I think 100 different recipes are housed. Also, when you join that group, you get a copy of my Clean Copycat cookbook of my restaurant faves made healthy. And honestly, if you just search in Pinterest for paleo, that's really where I edit a lot of my recipes from. So anything that I've posted that's in my cookbook has been refined, created by me. But yeah, but there's a lot of other great stuff that I edit from Pinterest as well. So hopefully that helps give you some ideas. And again, if you've got holiday things going on like I do, that can help as well. So that's your action step for yesterday. So today's question of the day is, and what exercise should I be doing for best results? My eyes are going nuts. I just put on a little bit of eyeshadow and I'm like, I'm not crying over here, I promise. Um, but exercise is should not make you cry. It should be something enjoyable. But as a personal trainer turned integrative health practitioner, I owned a fitness studio until COVID, and still do a little bit of training, but more bar instructing because I love bar class. I used to be a former dance teacher as well. So I love talking about exercise and love to be able to dig in deep of what can help you the best. And honestly, for this, it's start where you are, not where you want to be. So if your goal is to run a marathon, one, I applaud you. That is not my goal. I am a sprinter. I am not a runner. I've learned that. But if I want to start training for a marathon, probably will never happen, but never say never. Then what I'm going to do if I'm not already a runner, I'm just going to start with sprints just to get my heart rate up. I'm going to do a little high intensity interval training. I'm going to start with some cardio. I'm going to start with where I am. If I'm not walking already, that's where I'm going to start. So I'm not going to start, going for a marathon or even a half marathon or even a 5K. I'm going to start with just walking around the neighborhood. And then I'm going to build on that from there. So, what I do with my clients is work through a graduated exercise program. Start with walking. So, if you're not doing any type of movement right now, or maybe you're coming back from some type of injury, or maybe life's happened, or yeah, whatever, start with walking. If you're not weight training right now, then can you weight train? Yeah, absolutely. But you're going to get results with walking. So that's where I start all of my clients. Just get moving, get off the couch. So that's why I love to start people. And then we go into body weight exercises, and then we go into weightlifting, and then we go into the more higher intensity interval training. So that's where all those, and I don't really train for CrossFit competitions or anything like that. But, if you want to do a CrossFit competition, but you're not already walking, same thing. Start with walking to get that heart conditioned. And again, you're going to get, if you're not walking already, you're going to get results from walking. Um, Also, make fitness a priority. So, as a entrepreneur, mom, all the things, school, I I have to schedule workouts in. I know that every single day at this time I'm going to the gym. One, because they have free kid care. I'm not even gonna lie. It does make it a lot easier when you are a work from home mom having kid care. Not even gonna lie. Um, but I know like each day, I know that roughly 10 o'clock, I'm going to the gym. Sometimes it's 9:30, sometimes it's 10:30, but around that 10 o'clock window, I've got my breakfast. My breakfast is digested. I do have some organic black coffee, and I go for it at the gym. And now, if my kiddo or something is sick and I can't go to the gym, or it's Thanksgiving and the gym's closed, then for me personally, it's gotten to be as much mental as physical. So if I don't work out, and actually how I got started weight training was, well, I took a weight training class in high school, but that doesn't really count. It was just really easy. But I did enjoy it. But I did a little weight training at the gym around that time. But really how I got started was I was a dancer and I was in a car wreck and I missed movement. So I started weightlifting because I wasn't ready to quite dance yet, and physical therapy and all of that, and really fell in love with that. So make it a priority, and there's free workouts. And again, that's why it's more mental than physical most days for me, is because I need that. It's a break for me. It's something that I truly do enjoy. I always tell clients, give me 2 weeks. The first 2 weeks might not be the most fun. You might be sore, but after 2 weeks, 99.9, there's always an exception to every rule, but 99.9% of clients are like, okay, I'm actually looking forward to my workout. I just feel so much better. I feel like, my food digests better. I have so much more energy throughout the day. I feel stronger. I feel happier. I'm releasing all of those feel good neurotransmitters, endorphins, all of that. So if you're like, wait, okay, so I'm walking currently. What do I do next? So great question. Body weight exercises, there are a ton of those over at on my YouTube channel, at Bria Sharon Fitness. You can just search Bria Sharon Fitness and it should pop up as well. So I believe there's over 100, and they are categorized like body weight exercises. There's bar, there's kickboxing, there's like stretch and restore, there's upper body, there's lower body. So whatever your fitness level, and there's modifications in all of those videos. So those are there for you as well. There's body weight exercises, like I said, and then there's weight training exercises, and then there's some more high intensity interval training stuff in there as well. So whatever your fitness level is, there's something there for you. And I do say start with walking, but I'll also throw a caveat in there, stretching as well. Our bodies, especially as we get older, the older that I get, I am learning how much I need to stretch and how much better I feel when I do stretch. Yes, to prevent injury, but just to keep things moving, because we're on the computer like this or on our phones like this all day long, working or whatever it is. So it's so important just to realign our bodies with stretching and keeping things mobile. So I love that. Okay, today's kind of a quick one. I got to talking, but that's okay. So the action step for today is to commit to 15 minutes of movement for the next 2 days, and let us know what you do over in the Facebook group. And first person to post in there their 15 minutes of movement that they are committing to, again, whether it's walking or body weight exercises or whatever it may be, first person to post in there that hasn't won already, I'll send a cup of coffee. I love some coffee. So, and like, same thing as last time, it can be Starbucks, or if you've got a local coffee shop like I do that you prefer, that totally works too. So, yeah, here to support you guys, however, and that coffee, or again, it can be a green juice or, whatever you want it to be. I know not everybody drinks coffee or tea, but, yeah, whatever you want it to be, I'm here to support you guys, and it stacks really, really, really well with exercise. So for me personally, I love coffee. I have 1 cup of organic black coffee every single morning, but it just puts me in a good mood. Like, yes, it's, a little bit of caffeine, but it's also the ritual. It's the smell. It's the fact that I'm sitting down and doing my morning routine, which includes coffee. I'm reading my Bible and devotions, and I just kind of ease into the morning. I love that time. And I do love working out, but I know everybody doesn't. So, and again, there's kid care at the gym, so there's a little added bonus for for me there, a little break for me and my little guy. He, as soon as he wakes up, one of the first things that he says is, Jim, bye bye, Jim, bye bye. So he enjoys it too. So, but yeah, so what I like to do is I like to habit stack. So I know, and my body knows that, first thing in the morning, I have my breakfast and then I have my coffee as I, ease into the day and do my devotions and all of that. And then I get ready for a workout. So my body naturally starts to amp up, but also my body knows what's coming. And if I didn't like working out because it's something that I enjoy with, if it's something that I enjoy with coffee, then I can habit stack it there as well. And some people, maybe you dread doing a walk, but there's a podcast that you really enjoy. That's a great way to habit stack and put it with something that you really, really do enjoy. Or there's different ways to habit stack. I like to habit stack like positive things with things that I don't love so much. Um, and or maybe there's a TV show and you've got a walking pad in your living room or something like that. That's a great way to habit stack. You can also habit stack with just to remember things like when I brush my teeth, I take my supplements. There's other ways to habit stack as well, but I really like that positive thing and something that's already in my routine. So hopefully that helps you guys. If you have any questions about exercise, oh, again, feel free to check out my YouTube, www.youtube.com. You guys know how to get to YouTube. You probably have an app on your phone. And you can just search Bria Sharon Fitness. And again, everything's categorized. There's playlists that'll pop up. But there's 100 free workouts for all different fitness levels for you guys, including bar classes. I know a lot of people know me from bar. So those are there for you. And like I said, I'm here to commit to you guys and help you commit to 15 minutes of movement just to see how you feel for the next 2 days. Don't forget to write it in the Facebook group so we can all support you and cheer you on. And that's really all I have for today. And I see something in the chat. Stop share. Awesome. Let's see what's going on. Love it. Yes, yes, Trina. Thank you so much. So you guys have a wonderful day. We'll see you tomorrow. Today was a short one, but just really want to make sure that we are stacking those habits and going just quick one. And yeah, let's continue our momentum and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye, y'all.